Whoa! Sab Shed! Sab's Shed.
Oh, here we are again. It's very dark in my room. Well, we're finished. We've just finished. It took 36 hours 42 minutes. Wow. And it looks pretty good. You won't be able to see it very well in this light, so tough. But it's just got that little one error, which I'm sure I can fix. And I think, I'm still looking into it, I think it might be not a layer shift, but a problem with the print. And if I'm right, it's one of the hazards of doing this kind of print. Remember, this has been generated originally from that photogrammetry way back technique. And so there are many sort of tiny holes in this model, which is generated from a mesh. So I think it's really good that it's come out as it has. So anyway, we'll look at it in a minute. We're just going to wait for the temperature to go down, and then I'm going to take it off. So to be continued. All right. Anyway, that's where we are. Excellent. All the lines have come out nicely. Cool. Right. That's it. Back in the shed now. I've been doing a lot on these here wine bottles, which of course are plastic. But I've just I've been gluing some secret magnets on the side of them, so I can attach a bit of metal to some of the staging, and these won't roll all over the place. And they also have some magnets hidden in the bottom there. If I can get it on my voice. Yeah, can you see that? No. Ah, there we are. Do you see that? So it's a magnetic. Same with that. Ta-da! Hopefully they won't come off. So now I've got to disguise the magnets, which I'm going to do with this bit of string that goes around the label, like these research shots that I showed you ages ago. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put the wax seal on it. And I'll just show you what I've done so far. So we've built out the base to give it a bit of weight with milliput, put a secret magnet in there, and then I've put the label on that we made ages ago. Made the top look like it's got a bit of red wax on it to disguise any threads. Cork in the top. Now I've got to put the string around to disguise this little magnet on the side, and then put a wax seal in the top left corner. So that's it. Let's see how that turns out. Oh, and I've also made a hammock, which I'll show you another time. Right, off we go. Hello, Turk lovers and Cthulhu lovers and all lovers in between. Here we go. Look what we've done. Here are all the padlocks, the 3D printed padlocks, and they've all been painted in a dark grey. Well, they had a base coat first, then an undercoat, then a dark grey coat, and then a sort of metal fleck coat, and then some dry brushing on the top. So I'm quite pleased with them. There's 5 of them to go with the 5 packing crates. And then, look, we've finished all the wine bottles. They've all got their labels, strings, what do they call it, corks. These little wax seals I made with sealing wax and a pound coin as a little seal, you know, signet seal, whatever it's called. So I'm really pleased with those. Bit of dust, full as earth. What else? Oh, did I show you the medal, Maisel's Science Medal, what I 3D printed? I might have done. Yes, I think I did. Here it's been painted and dry brushed, front and the back, and I'm going to make a little bag to put it in, a little velvet bag. Here it is. I've got some Cthulhu green velvet left over, so I'm going to make a little bag out of that. I'll show you that when I've done that. Just a little pouch, that's all. What else have I got going on? Oh, outside here we've got the costume, the shirt, which I showed you ages ago, all stained with wine, and these are the underdrawers, period underdrawers. You can't really see them, but there you are. A couple of legs. They've got to be just distressed a little bit, so I'm going to do that next. Then over here we've got the wicker basket, and it's got the name of the ship on it, Otis, which I've stenciled on. You remember the stencil I showed? There we are. And that's got a bit of Fuller's Earth on it too, so that's nicely distressed. What else are we doing? We're redoing the Turk main armature on the top. It's got to be bigger now because I've redesigned it, and things are sort of progressing all right. What else have we got? That's about it for now. Anyway, that'll do, and I'll see you next time. What a lot of craziness. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this this series of makes. Anyway, I'll speak to you next time. Toodaloo. Tatagan. Hello, Cthulhu Turk lovers. Here we are again in the shed. It's actually, the sun's come out today, which is very nice, so we're going to do some outdoor work whilst the sun is shining. We've got to start working on the tea chests for the set, and what I've decided to try and do, which is a bit of an experiment, is to make the tea chests out of big cardboard boxes. Now, this may go horribly wrong, but like a lot of things in this show, it's an experiment. Usually for touring, you would want something lightweight. Oops-a-daisy, the card ran out of memory, so I had to delete some stuff. Anyway, no, what I was saying, yes, for touring you'd want something strong yet lightweight. So you'd probably go about it, if you were making some tea chests or something like that, you'd want it to be collapsible. So you'd probably make little frameworks out of timber, and then you'd probably clad that in a thinnish plywood, and then when you come to the venue you would use some pin hinges or something like that to pin hinge the pieces together to make these tea chests, if you like. But that would be a little bit heavy, and space and weight is a premium for this show, so yeah, decided to use the cardboard box, but it's not as strong as the wood option. So here are some pieces of hessian that I prepared earlier from my stock, all leftover stock from other things, so it's all recycled. I need to take these things and use some PVA glue, and what I'm going to do is use the PVA glue and stick these reinforcing pieces of hessian down the edges where the hinge elements are of these cardboard boxes, to add a little bit of strength. So we're doing that on each of the corners, and then hopefully that will give us a little bit more strength to use them for the tour, and retain its lightweightness. So see what happens when we implement that. Okay, wish me luck. Oh dear, crazy. Okay, well, this is the last box, and there's some of the work that I've done. I'm just on my last one now. Put a bit of glue down there, PVA glue, hessian on top, more glue on top of that, then leave it to dry. Onwards then. Yeah. Hello, hello. Don't know where the best lighting is, I suppose here. Hello there again. I haven't made one of these for a little while because I've been so busy trying to get the 3D printed Turk head to fit. More on that later. I won't bore you with it, but it's been a hell of a job. Anyway, it's a lovely day today, so while I'm waiting for another bit of glue to dry, I'm going to do a bit of wallpapering. Now you see those boxes, those cardboard boxes that I told you about that I'm going to make tea chests from, here they are, out here. And you can see that I have reinforced them down the sides with some hessian, and all of these boxes have now been flame proofed, 2 coats inside and out, and they still fold flat, which is what I wanted to do. So now we're going to use this textured wallpaper, which is a bit of a cheat. You can't probably see that. Anyway, it's a sort of a textured wallpaper, a little woody, and we're going to cover all around the outside and the top with the wallpaper to start with. So I've got my bucket, I've got my scales, my measuring jug, my pound shop wallpaper paste and a brush. So we'll have a go at that, and I'll bring you back when I've done 1 or 2. I hate wallpapering. Oh well. It's all part of the process. Right, see you in the next frame. The wallpaper paste did not work. It didn't stick to the cardboard, so I've gone on to use some PVA white glue. Luckily I had some in stock and it's going on better now. There's one, and there's one I did earlier. So it's like a slapstick scene today. I'm reminded of doing pantomimes many years ago. Dee-dee, 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 dee-dee. Getting face loads of paste. Anyway, onwards then. Dee-dum, dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dum. Yeah, Captain's Log supplemental. When I did it with the wallpaper paste, I did it with one long piece of wallpaper that I wrapped around the cardboard boxes, but it didn't work. So now I'm trying individual panels just placed on different sides of the box. And as I say, I'm using some of this white glue, PVA glue, which I've had in stock, and just going splodge, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and then sticking it on the cardboard. So when I've finished, I'll show you what it looks like. Oh dear. Ah! Ha ha! Hello Turk lovers, Cthulhu lovers, and all lovers in between. Here we have some bits of staging ready to be coated in some vinyl flooring, what I have procured, which I'm then going to paint. So here we have some staging blocks, which are just sitting there at the moment. They're lightweight staging units that I've invested in. And this is the vinyl. It's a sort of dark wood floor, which I hope is going to provide the basis for a sort of ship's hold. So I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to do some painting on it. So anyway, I need to first of all cut it. So I've got to cut out 4 meters square of this stuff, and then stick it onto those ear bits there. So that's the first step. Yeah, onto the floor.
Whoa! Sab Shed! Sab's Shed.